Well, new efforts today from family members of the Menendez brothers pleading to release the two men from prison.
More than a dozen relatives came together in downtown Los Angeles, calling for the LA District Attorney to recommend resentencing for Erik and Lyle Menendez. This trial captured the nation's attention 35 years ago when the two brothers from Beverly Hills murdered their parents. Melissa Adon has the latest from LA.
More than a dozen relatives and supporters of the Menendez brothers gathering at the steps of the Los Angeles Hall of Justice, calling for the brothers to be resentenced and released from prison.
If Lyle and Erik's case were heard today, with the understanding we now have about abuse and PTSD, there is no doubt in my mind that their sentencing would have been very different.
Erik and Lyle Menendez are serving life sentences without the possibility of parole for the 1989 murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez. Earlier this month, Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon announced the DA's office has been given new evidence in the Menendez brothers' case, including a letter that Erik Menendez wrote to a relative detailing how he was a victim of molestation by the hands of his father, Jose Menendez.
The idea being that if this information was provided at the time of sentencing, it would have changed the way that a judge would have approached this case and potentially would have only gotten the amount of years in prison that they would have already been out if they had served it now.
The brothers' attorney, Mark Garagos, speaking out.
I will tell you, in over 40 years of doing this, I have never seen the amazing exemplary rehabilitation and mitigation evidence that we have now presented to the DA's office.
The DA's office also receiving evidence from one of the members of the band Menudo, Roy Rosello, who alleged he too was sexually assaulted by Jose Menendez.
No one's arguing that the Menendez brothers didn't murder or at least kill their parents, but there's an understanding of the why and how that should apply to sentencing in an appropriate way. That after 35 years, if there's evidence of sexual abuse that might have caused this type of violence to occur, that people are rethinking how sentencing should apply.
The DA says he plans to make a decision sometime this month, but it would be up to the judge to make a final decision. The next known hearing scheduled for the Menendez brothers is in late November. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.